Good day, everyone. Today we will be presenting about computing the term of compound interest. This topic helps us understand how long it takes for money to grow. Computing the term means finding the time needed for a certain amount of money to reach a future value. Instead of solving for money or interest, we are solving for time. Now let's talk about the formula used in computing the term of compound interest. This formula helps us find how long it will take for money to grow from a starting amount to a future value. For explaining in the formula, T represents time, which is what we are solving for. The fraction f over p means the future value divided by the present value. R is the interest rate, and n is how many times the interest is compounded in 1 year. Explaining the lag. We use logarithm or lag because time is part of the exponent in compound interest, and lag helps us solve for it. And explaining for the process. To use the formula, we first divided the future value by the present value. Then we apply logarithm. After that, we divided it by n times the log of 1 plus r over n, and the result will give us the time. Now that we understand the formula, let's apply it to an example.
How many years will it take for 100,000 to grow to 125,000 compounded monthly at 8.25% interest rate? Una, atong pangitaon ang principal, future amount, rate, ug number of compounding. First, ang principal kay 100,000. Ang future amount kay 125,000. Ang rate niya is 8.25% or 0.0825. Then ang number of compounding dayon niya kay 12, which is monthly. Ang atong formula nga gamiton kay T is equal to log open parenthesis future amount over principal close parenthesis over number of compounding log open parenthesis 1 plus rate over number of compounding close parenthesis. Next step din ana kay ato din ipang input ang katong atong gipang identify ganina nga principal, future amount, rate ug number of compounding. Ang una nato input kay kanina sa upper part, kanina sa parenthesis. Kaning future amount ug principal. Ang future amount niya kay 125,000. Ang principal din niya kay 100,000. Sa lower part po niya kay ang n niya mo na tong number of compounding which is 12. Kaya mao man ang monthly. Ang sa parenthesis dayon kay 1 plus rate over n. Ang 1 given na siya, dili gina siya matandog. Ang rate niya kay 8.25% or 0.0825. Tas ang iyada yung n kay 12. Ang next step dayon ana kay ato dayon siyang isolve ang kaning nasa upper part nga naka-parenthesis, ang kaning future amount ug principal. By using calculator, makuha ang atong answer. 125,000 over 100,000. Ang answer din niya kay 1.25. Ang next step dayon ang nasa lower part na pud atong isolve. Kay naagi pa sa parenthesis. Ang una nato buhaton or ang una nato isolve kay ang kaning rate ug ang n niya 0.0825 over 12, which is ang iyang answer dayon kay 0.006875 plus 1 dayon na siya, mahimo dayon siyang 1.006875. Ang next step dayon kay ang kaning log open parenthesis 1.25. By using calculator makuha nato ang atong answer nga 0.09691. Tas ang sa lower part po dayon kay dili sa nato hilabdan ang 12. Ang ato sang isolve kay ang log open parenthesis 1.006875. By using calculator, makuha po dayon nato ang answer nga 0.002975. Tas i-input dayon nato tanan ang nabilin, which is t equals 0.09691 over 12 open parenthesis 0.002975 close parenthesis. I-input nato na siya tanan sa calculator. Ang makuha dayon nga answer kay 2.71 or 2 years, 8 months, and 16 days.
For example, number 2, problem says, Janica loaned 50,000 for her house renovation. After some times, it grew up to 62,525 considering the interest rate of 10.75% compounded semiannually. How long was the loan? We ask to find the time or duration of the loan. First, let us list down the given information. First is principal, 50,000. For the future value is 62,525. And for the rate is 10.75% or 0.1075. Compounding period is 2 because it is compounded semiannually or twice a year. Now, let us substitute the values into the formula. Next, we simplify the numbers inside the parentheses and fraction. 62,525 divided to 50,000 becomes 1.2505 and 0.1075 divided to 2 becomes 0.05375. So 1 plus 0.05375 is 1.05375. Using a calculator, we compute the logarithm. So the 1.2505 is equal to 0.09691, and for the 1.03375 is equal to 0.02312. Multiply the denominator by n. So 2 times 0.02312 is equal to 0.04624. Finally, divided the denominator by the numerator. 0.09691 divide 0.04624 is equal to 2.13 years. 2.13 years. To convert this into years, months, and days, the whole number is 2 years. For the months, multiply the decimal by 12. So 0.13 times 12 equals to 1.56 months or 1 month. And for the day is multiply the remaining decimal by 30. 0.56 times 30 equals 16.8 days or approximately 17 days. Therefore, our final answer is the loan was good for 2.13 years or 2 years, 1 month, and 17 days. Conclusion. We learn how to compute the term or time in compound interest. Computing the term means finding how long it will take for a principal to grow to a future amount. We use the formula where T is for time or term, P is for principal or present amount. F is for future amount. R is interest rate per year. N is for number of compounding periods per year. This method is very useful in real life situations such as loans, savings, and investment. Accurate calculation help us financial planning and in making smart financial decision. In short, computing the term helps us find the time needed for money to grow using compound interest. It is an important tool in managing our financial future.
And that's all, everyone. Thank you.